what's going on in gospel. Because if I truly was doing something wrong, guys, I would not need it.
That makes absolutely no sense. If I were actually guilty of something, do you really think I'd be here right now? You feel me? That's how you know I didn't do anything wrong because I'm here? That's your proof. Because I'm not behind bars yet. Just wait. Oh, it's coming. Trust meets coming now. I want you to do something real quick for me. I want you to go back, think back to when you were just a little kid, a tiny version of you who thought you had all the answers, but in reality, you knew nothing. Remember that one time you did something bad, you broke something in the house, and you just knew your mom was going to lose it when she found out. So what do? You come up with this brilliant plan. If I just tell her I didn't do it, maybe I won't get in trouble. That right there, that's the magical moment. The first time you discovered lying, every single one of us did it. You thought you were a genius, like you invented the concept of lying. I'll just say, I didn't do it. Boom, genius. Except, not really. That same childish thinking. That's what's happening in this whole situation right now. So Tiffany sat down with her former bestie Keith Freeman. Yeah, the one she now despises with her whole soul. And they had this little heart-to-heart, but it's the stories Tiffany tells during this conversation. Y'all, they're wild. Let me tell you something about Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. This woman, she didn't get where she is by being honest. Oh, no, she got there by becoming a professional-grade straight-to-her-face liar, and she is good. So good, she'll have you questioning your own sanity. She'll say stuff like, I'm giving everyone in this town my phone number. If you need anything at all, just call me. And she says it with so much confidence, you actually start to believe she can help everyone personally. Like everyone, in a whole town. And that's exactly how people fell for it. That's how she reeled them in. So here's what I want from you as you watch this. Engage your brain. Stay alert. Because every time you think, well, maybe she meant well, pause. Stop right there. Remind yourself, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Today's video, it's a training session, a crash course in how not to be so gullible. From here on out, assume it's a lie first. That way, you're protected. So what are we doing today? We're about to hear Tiffany say she can do it all. That all you need to do is call her, and she'll fix anything for everybody. Okay, Tiffany, let's hear about all those holiday miracles you're working on. Tell us about all your good deeds.
From here, I'll never let you struggle alone. Some people just ashamed or embarrassed to just reach out and say, hey, you know what, I really think that. I really think that my life with my hands with. Another thing I do as your supervisor, I do help with light, gas, and water use. So if there's anybody that's struggling with any of them items, please reach out. People don't know that the township is a source of resources. So people don't know to come to us when they're struggling, let alone the village. Now for the village, we did create a grant for $1,500 for anybody to find out their worldview. That do still exists. As y'all know, y'all see me out on my board. They don't want to do certain things, but I need.
So is this a $1,500 grant per person, or just $1,500 total for everyone to split? Like, are we each getting $1, or maybe a quarter? Because, honestly, that is not going to make a dent in anybody's bills. But all right, it would really help if she actually clarified it. She just threw out the phrase $1,500 grant. But is that for each person or the whole group? Of course, she will not explain it. She would rather leave it open-ended. So you imagine the most generous version possible.
The grant give you the money so that you can get back on track. Therefore, the village makes the money. It's like a whole full circle. You guys win, the village win. And we can make the city of Chicago. That's the whole point of the thing that I do as relates to going after grants. So I'm just talking a little about a couple things.
Okay.
One, you guys know about the ice storm that was going on Greenwood. If you ain't been down Greenwood, when y'all leave here, drive down Greenwood, you see all the wonderful things that we're building in the community. One being ice arena right there on 144 in Greenwood, and then next door to that is the basketball court. That went really, really well over the summer. We didn't have no issues, no fights, no shooting, nothing. I love what we're doing in the community. But what I do need is help. I need other board members to help me move it all forward. I can do a lot by myself. You know, we're all strong women. You know, we put a lot on our shoulders. But I need help.
You see how she plays to the crowd? Just connects with them so effortlessly. We women are strong, she says. Independent women, of course we are. We're all single, right? Just strong, powerful women making things happen. Like, say, building an ice rink and naming it after her daughter. And when she says our daughter, she really means hers. We just means me. But you all still need to help her do it. All of it, done in the name of ego. Pure ego. That was the only reason. She claims she can do so much on her own because strong women carry the weight of the world, but now she says she needs help. Help to serve the community better. And ever since she took the title of supervisor, she says blessings just keep raining down on Dalton. Grants upon grants keep flowing in, especially for Dalton. But the moment the board voted down a $600,000 project, suddenly it's all tragic. That money was meant for a water park off Greenwood, and now that dream is dead. She announces this like it's a conspiracy. But you can fact-check her, she says. Watch the board meetings. They stream them all. Everything's on YouTube. But when someone tells you to go dig through hours of archived footage to find a claim they made up, yeah, you're not going to find it. You'll be searching forever. Because it was never there. They didn't want y'all to have it, she insists. They just don't like y'all. Oh my God. Tiffany, let's talk about those black tights with that black dress. That's a no, a hard no, an absolutely not kind of no. And here's the real sting. Everyone else gets their good news shared. They get celebrated on the news, in newspapers, praised for the work they're doing, but not her, not this black woman in leadership. She's painted in a negative light, Dan. That, she says, is what really hurts. So now she asks the community to educate themselves and their neighbors. Which kind of sounds like she's calling them stupid, right? If I were doing something wrong, she says, I wouldn't even be here. That logic makes no sense. People who do wrong often are still here. Just being here isn't proof of innocence. If that were the case, half of history's villains wouldn't have made it past day one. If I was doing wrong, she says, lightning would have struck me by now. That's literally her argument. It's like saying R. Kelly couldn't possibly have done anything wrong because he's famous. I'm here, so I must be innocent. That's not how it works. And now she invokes her daughter. Why would I do anything to jeopardize being with my child, as if being a single mom automatically makes someone above wrongdoing? But guess what? Plenty of single moms have been caught shoplifting on body cam footage this year alone. They do it because they need help. People steal out of desperation. And who often needs help? Single parents? That is just reality. People who commit crimes usually do not believe they'll get caught. That's the issue. Most folks aren't thinking about consequences. They believe they'll get away with it. That's the flaw in the mindset. Personally, if I ever did something illegal, I'd probably be the first to get caught. I know the universe would teach me that lesson immediately. First time, instant karma. They say if you get caught the first time, you've probably done it before. But sometimes, that first time is all it takes. I learned that the hard way, and that's why I keep my hands clean now. Then she turns emotional again, says it takes strength to sit in that chair. That being a politician means sacrificing your rights, your freedom, your privacy, that people forget politicians are human too, that they feel pain, bleed like everyone else. She pleads for unity, asks everyone to rally behind moving Dalton forward and to let go of the negativity in this new season. Now she's all about bridging gaps, building unity. Not just in Dalton, but with surrounding communities. She brings up Dixmoor as an example, says their water infrastructure is crumbling, and she's been there personally bringing truckloads of water, helping them fix broken water mains. That, she says, is what real connection looks like, and that's what Dalton needs more of. Then she shifts again, says, tell your neighbors what's going on, spread the word. And now she's calling up Keith. Keith is going to break down the route info for the snow tomorrow. She hands it off. Come on up, Keith. It's nice seeing him for the holidays, even if he looks like a total goof. Like Goof Troop, level 9 goofy. For real? So Keith's up now. Awkward as ever. He says he doesn't like standing in front of people, it's weird for him. But anyway, snow is coming tomorrow at 1 p.m. sharp, and everyone needs to know the snow route. For their street, don't get your car towed or relocated just because you didn't check the signs. If you've got a driveway, use it. And of course, with her, there's not a single thing that happens without her face on it. Every program, every flyer, every event, it's her name, her face, front and center. She probably throws a fit if something rolls out without her image plastered on it. Keith says, if you don't have a driveway, follow the posted snow route. Park on the correct side left or right, depending on what it says. Confused? No worries, he's giving out his number. You can call him tomorrow, Friday, even Saturday. And yes, you heard that right. If you're on your way home and don't know where to park, just stop your car, pull out your phone, and call Keith Freeman, because apparently that's the plan now. He's just repeating what he would have told you on the phone anyway. So, if you cannot grasp it right here in front of you, you probably would not understand it over the phone either. The real problem is not the explanation, it is the act of pretending to be reachable. That is the problem, pretending to be accessible. That whole, here's my number, call me anytime, I am here for the people, I am here for the business. It is all a performance. Oh, she is about the business. Baby, she is so about the business, she is standing on top of it. No, literally on the roof of the business tower, arms folded like a superhero. But again, it is all for show. That illusion of accessibility is what gets me every time. Why pretend to be reachable? Actually, scratch that tie, know the answer. I do not even know why I asked. Christmas comes once a year. I have gifts to buy. I have bills to pay. When someone stops the funding during a board meeting, what exactly am I supposed to say to you? How do I help you then? That is the kind of battle I am constantly fighting. And let me tell you something that cannot be said enough. February 28th is your chance to vote for change right here in Dalton. Now let me be real. Andrew Holmes. He has been the only consistent support system. The only one. He stood by me. He supported the people. Anytime the community needed something, he was already working on it. And that is just facts. That is the truth. Andrew Holmes was that guy. If Tiffany said the sky turned purple, Andrew was right behind her like, yup, it sure is purple. And now folks out here have the nerve to say it looks red or yellow like, excuse me, Tiffany said it is purple. That is the color, right, Tiffany? Purple. Just checking. Yup, purple. Andrew never missed a beat. She was not lying about him. He really did have her back like that. I appreciate him because without him, we would not be moving forward like we are. But I need more than just Andrew. I need 2 more seats to really shake things up in Dalton. Me and him, we are doing great. But we need more. You know what is funny? What she really wants is not support, it is agreement. Not collaboration, but obedience. Someone who nods yes no matter what she says. 0 disagreement allowed. That is what she means when she says she needs support. No feedback, no resistance. Just full submission. Now that you are seeing new resources, more development, let me explain something. I am a firm believer in reinvesting taxpayer money right here in our own neighborhoods. I hate the fact that we have to leave town, yes. I go there too just to witness progress. Why not build those same things here? But how are we supposed to progress when you keep denying business licenses? The old businesses are gone, and you will not let new ones take root. Imagine being the same person who constantly says, we do, not have anything nice here, while being the main person stopping nice things from entering. That is Tiffany. She is the one guarding the gate, saying, do not bring that in here. Then turns around and says, see, we don't have anything. Of course you do not, you blocked it. And now, since she made off with all that money from those jobs y'all gave her, she can afford to jet-set shop and enjoy everything you are being denied, because she made sure you cannot have it. That is your Supermare black dress. Black dress. Stockings. Just know, there are moments where that outfit might work. This was not one of them. Not even close. And please do not lie and expect it to just slide. If you lie, expect embarrassment. Embarrassment is sometimes the only thing that keeps people from lying. Again, getting caught in a lie is humiliating. And if you do not like feeling humiliated, then stop lying all the time. But if you are shameless, you do not care. And Tiffany, oh, she is shameless. No shame in the lies. No shame when caught red-handed. She will spin it, twist it, flip it, and try to convince you that you are the one who is confused, that you misheard, that you misremembered. That is her tactic, gaslight and confuse. But trust me, you heard what you heard, and you saw what you saw, and through it all, Mama still loves you. Yes, she does.